everyone, thank you for watching. I feel like it's been a while since I've sat in this seat here to film a makeup video. It feels so good to be back, and I had the best time filming today's video. I wanted to do like a get ready with me chit chat / story time and recreate one of my favorite looks that I did about a year ago. Well, September will be a year for a concert that I never recreated. I think because it was becoming fall, it just wasn't the right time to do the neon. But now that spring is officially here, I felt like it was the perfect time to do it. So if you guys want to get ready with me today, then please keep watching. To start off today's look, I'm using the Gripping Primer by CoverFX. This is my first time using it. I'm excited. I love all the CoverFX primers. Ooh, it's like a jelly consistency. And I'm gonna apply that all over my face. For foundation, I'm using this Graftobian Warm Palette. I'm gonna mix the 3 shades together to match my body. And I've been loving this cream product on my skin, especially now that the weather's getting a little nicer. It just feels more lightweight in my opinion. And the Graftobian products, they cover very well with a little bit of product. So I had an iced coffee up in my room the other day and it spilt on all my brushes. I don't think it was on this one, but I accidentally put all the ones that I had aside away. So maybe my face will be smelling like coffee today. Who knows? I really need to clean them. They're due for a cleaning, that's for sure. I feel like it's been a while since I've sat down to film a makeup video for you guys. I figured I would do like a chit chat, get ready with me, story time. Just kind of talk about what's been going on the past few weeks. So I actually ran out of this color. It's called Midnight Marigold, which is the darkest shade in this palette. So I bought it as a single because this is what I use for contouring. I'm gonna do some cream contour around the forehead and you know, everywhere else that you contour. I hope everyone's hanging in there during this quarantine that we're in. I know a lot of states are starting to open up, and I mean, I'm in Jersey, so I don't see that happening anytime soon. I think New York is one of the worst. New York and Jersey are like one of the worst states. Oh, my neck's getting itchy. So my cats, I've been shutting the door because my cats will start licking my makeup brushes and then I get hives. So I'm starting to get hives, but Jersey and New York are like the worst states right now. So I don't really see that happening anytime soon, unfortunately. I mean, I hope, I pray. I actually went and got tested about a week ago, not because I had any symptoms, but like my mom's been quarantining herself and hasn't seen anyone because she's been a little bit more nervous about everything, and she hasn't even left her house really. So she wanted me to go get tested just so I can go over there. Me and Anthony went and we got tested and it came back negative. I got the results literally the next day. So I went over and I hugged my grandma and I gave my grandma so many kisses, and then I went to my mom's and I hugged her and gave her so many kisses too, because obviously I know my grandma didn't have it, my mom also got tested and she didn't have it. So it was just so nice to like just hug and kiss my family. You know, you take that for granted, and luckily I've been quarantined with Anthony, so I've had human touch and human interaction, which I think is so important. And honestly, it was just so amazing getting to spend a little time with them. For anyone in Jersey, just a heads up, PNC Art Center, where there's concerts and stuff, they do free testing. And when we went, it was like we were in and out in like 15 minutes. You stay in your car, obviously. It's really safe, so if anyone is looking for somewhere to go, I definitely recommend there because, again, it was such an easy process for us. So speaking of the quarantine, has anyone else gained weight? Seriously, I have not done any at-home workouts. I was working out with a trainer for a couple months before all this, and it was awesome, and I loved every second of it. Oh, by the way, CoverFX Power Play Concealer in medium 2. And since we've been in quarantine, I have not done any workouts, like, at all. So that on top of just kind of eating more than normal, I feel like I've gained a couple pounds, and you know, it happens, it's normal. I was never big on working out at home because I get so distracted. Like, I love going to the gym, or I love having like gym equipment or classes or something where I'm like getting out of the house, because I just feel like I do better that way. So it's been a little bit of a harder adjustment for me. Let me know if you guys have anyone you watch on YouTube that's like super motivating, that helps you guys work out. I always just feel better, not just because of how I look when I work out, but just overall health, I feel better. So it's definitely something I need to get into. So if anyone has any recommendations, I would appreciate it. Oh, hello, Cindy Lulus. Time to set the under eyes. I'm using Ben Nye Fair. I'm like smelling my brushes before I use them. Lovely. So we're gonna take the Shade and Light palette. This guy needs a nice cleaning. The lightest shade. And I'm gonna go over the very, very light hand, over the nose contour. I had a couple of returns for UPS the other day. It was like 2 days ago. I'm using the middle shade for this. And I'm just like kind of pushing it in, by the way, like that. So I had a couple of returns and I was with Anthony. So there's UPS right by my house. So we figured we would go drop them off really quick. And 3 of the boxes were like huge. Like I can't even show you because the screen's not even big enough. So they were huge boxes. So I pulled right in front, and so that way he was able to like unload all the boxes, and there was no line or anything. So I was pulled right in front just waiting for him. And normally I don't like park in front and stay there, but he had just gotten out of the car and he had to make like 2 trips, so I just stayed in that spot. So he goes in, and not even a minute later some man walks out of UPS, and all of a sudden, because I had all my windows open, all of a sudden I hear and I was like, what the hell? I was like, he must have just spit on the ground. But I got out of the car because I looked in the rear view and it almost looked like he spit on my car. So I was like, so I got out of the car, and me and Anthony had just cleaned our cars. Like we were in the driveway, cleaned every inch of our car, mind you. I look out and there's a huge wad of spit dripping down the back of my freaking car. I was so mad. I called Anthony right away and I was like, babe, that guy that just walked out just spit on my car. And he's like, what? He comes out and the guy like sped away. Oh my God, Anthony was so heated, but I was so heated too. Like, why are you spitting on my car? Like, are you mad because I'm pulled in front? What the hell's going on? Like, I asked Anthony and he didn't even make eye contact with this guy. So I don't know what the issue was, but when I tell you I was pulled up for maybe 2 minutes at this point when he came, and he just literally, it was like, I saw him walk right out, not even stop, just right on the back of my sparkly clean car, kept walking, got in his car and like zoomed away. So it was honestly disgusting. And especially with everything going on right now, like, I don't know if you have coronavirus or not, and like, don't spit on my car. Like, that is just so disrespectful and so rude. So that was like 2 days ago. So that was, they're here cutting my lawn, sorry guys. So that was my lovely outing, one of the first outings I had in a while, and that happened, so that was fun. Oh my God, guys, so I just opened this morning. Gerard Cosmetics setting spray and mint chocolate chip. Are you kidding me? So I've been using that Morphe setting mist and I ran out of it. I went through like 3 bottles of it, but I ran out of it. So I grabbed this one, and mint chocolate chip ice cream was like my favorite ever. So I was like, let me try this, and it smells so good. So I'm gonna just spray my face. Oh my God, you guys have no idea. Like, I don't think I'll ever use another setting spray. This is the most delicious thing I've ever smelled in my entire life. I was one of the first people that started promoting their stuff a while ago, and they recently just sent me a new box of goodies, and their stuff's amazing. So highly recommend this, especially if you like mint chocolate chip. Oh my God, I just want to like eat it. It's so good. I wanted to recreate a look I did last September for a Casey Musgraves concert. I'm pretty sure I used this color on the lid, like a hot pink, and I thought it was perfect for springtime. I also remember when I had posted a couple stories, a lot of people were requesting that look, and I just never did it. I think because it was turning into fall, and I don't know, I just didn't really want to do neons for fall, but I am ready for the neons to be back. So this is the Huda Beauty Neon, it's just the pink one, and I'm gonna take this hot pink shade right here. And this is gonna go all over the eyes, all over the lid, I should say. Oh, it's such a good color. The few times I've worn makeup the past couple of months, I've just been doing my signature browns, golds, champagnes, you know, like the usual. That's really all I ever do. So I'm excited to use something bright. And it's such a beautiful day today. I think it's supposed to go up to 70s here, which we have not gotten a 70-degree day yet. Yesterday was in the 60s, which was really, really nice. And listen, it was like 50-something degrees out, and I was laying out in my yard just trying to get a little bit of a tan. Like, that's how much I'm ready for the warmer weather. Tomorrow, it's gonna be in the 80s. So you bet my butt's gonna be outside all day getting a tan. And then I'm gonna take my Sigma E40 and that same pink color, and I'm gonna start blending it into the crease. And to make this look even more simple, I'm just gonna use the brown from my bronzer. That way I don't even have to pick up a new palette. Actually, the darkest brown, just a tiny bit. And I'm just gonna add a little bit into the crease, just to add a little depth. For liner, I'm using the Better Than Sex. Gotta have a crazy wing, you know? Hello! How's it going? Come on mama's lap. So I kind of changed my mind on the eyes now that I was looking at it. So I'm actually gonna go in with the Amrezi palette. And I'm gonna add a little bit of the color Semsa. It's like a darker purpley pink. I just feel like that's gonna look better in the crease. I don't really love how the bronzer looked. So just a little bit of that, just to add like the purpley pink into it. Plus I need a good highlight color, and I would need a palette for that anyway, so. Next, for lashes, I've never used these before. I had 2 pairs of them, and I've been liking them because they're a little shorter. They're the Demi Wispies, but they have like the extra half on the edge. So I think they're called like Studio something Wispy, Demi Wispies. So I'll link them. And they're just really natural looking, and they kind of remind me of when I had my lash extensions. I love the Ardell ones because they're just so light on the eye. I don't like them weighing down my eyes because I like my eyes to look as big as possible. So let me get some glue. Guys, whipping out the rhinestones. These hot pink ones. Okay, so now that those are popped on, I guess I could use the same brush that I used. I'm gonna do the same color on the lower lash line. I'm gonna take that darker purple, and this is gonna go on the outer. Okay, so now for the rhinestones, I'm gonna place them right above where the liner is. So I'm gonna put the biggest one like right here, like the center. Ooh. And then I think 2 more. Pretty. Who misses rhinestones? I did. So I'm gonna use mascara. This is the Flower Lash Warrior mascara. It's my go-to. So I'm gonna take a little more powder for under, for the bottom mascara. I swear if I don't do this, I get mascara all over the bottom part of my lashes. So it's definitely a good trick for anyone who has that issue as well. To highlight, I'm using Anastasia. Ooh, pretty. Gorgeous. I'm gonna highlight my nose with this color also. We'll see how that looks. Ooh, I love that. Pretty, pretty. And then also here. I'm gonna mix the peach and the yellow banana powder from the same palette, and I'm gonna apply that just very lightly next to my nose, and to highlight like on my cheeks as well. So has anyone made any crazy impulse buys? Guess what I ordered, guys? I ordered an inflatable hot tub. Why, you might ask? First of all, BFF3 by Shayla ColourPop. Where I live, there's like an HOA, so you're not allowed to like do things outside. So I don't believe a hot tub is allowed here. So I guess I'm tattling on myself right now, but I got an inflatable hot tub. That way if they yell at me and tell me to take it down, I didn't waste like crazy amounts of money. But I can't wait to set it up. It just came yesterday and I'm so excited. I also like redid a lot of rooms in my house. We redid the whole loft, the dining room. We have like a front room that was just like all his boxes from when he moved in. And we finally like cleaned up that room. We put a bar in there, and I'm gonna make it like an office as well. I'm definitely gonna do some home tour videos very soon, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna use one of my all-time favorites from Gerard Cosmetics, the Buttercup lipstick. I have a fresh one, and it's like the prettiest pink. I remember it well. And it's really creamy too. And I'm gonna go back in with the liner. For blush, we have Wild Rose from Flower. And then I'm just gonna kind of like blend everything together. And one more spray. You guys, it smells so good. It really smells like mint chocolate chip ice cream. It's amazing. So I'm just gonna straighten obviously around my hair. I remember when I did the same look, I'm gonna do like that same look I had all around. My hair at the bottom is just like air dried with a braid. So I just kind of like to straighten out the top and then leave some of the curls at the bottom. Just to get rid of the frizz. So this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope everyone stays safe and healthy, and let us all pray that this ends soon. I love you guys so much, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.